Hello again, my excellent friends.
Here I come to save the day.
Fred, do something!
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. Hope you had a good day today. I had kind of like a busy day. Got a story finished. That's good. Got some started moving some of the Funkos and stuff upstairs officially. I got some vases and stuff I'm going to have to relocate or dispose of because I don't really keep plants in the house. We'll see. So that's going to be something to deal with. Work was all right. I actually got to speak to people that actually spoke English because the running gag is Yeah, me no habla español. Like I know a little to like for job purposes in terms of like properly dispositioning things. But in general, yeah, I don't speak a lick. I don't speak a lick of Spanish. But yeah, last night we had a good time with Persona Reload. Got Igus finally, so that means one of the achievements that was kind of worried about was like using the special abilities. But yeah, you can spam the hell out of certain things. So I just need to use the unique combat tactics for Shinji, Koromaru, and Ken, and to so that should be like pretty damn straightforward. I do believe. Um, yeah, all in all, mostly a day, and it's Captain Cylon. You're just at the right moment. We got Liara. Hi. How about you, Captain? Oh well, there you go. There you go. Well, there you go, Captain Cylon. The Aura disc gave you a win. Win. A definitive win. like, it's like they were flattered and they gave you a win. When will they discuss this with you? Can you dig it? Can you believe it? It's like that for the victory. Like, no, seriously, straight up, that was unexpected. No one listening to this. Like, hello, my darlings, and welcome to the. I'm sorry. You know, you've seen enough I've seen enough of Lucius's, VODs on YouTube. It says like every time I see the screen, I was like, hello, my darlings. Oh boy, again, you've seen enough of someone's just like content to pick up on things. Like me. Yes, my YouTube channel has content useful in the fight against the Reapers. Hey, look at that, the captain. This Cap. Apparently, your victory dance reminds Liara of a Thustian celebration. And what did you do? I watch a tattoo content artist on YouTube, sometimes who is also British. Goes up with hello my darlings. It confuses me. Wait. We're saying Lucius is British, or is like this tattoo content creator is British, and the fact that they use that phrase? Now I'm confused. Wait, this was Morden's lab, so where the hell is the lab on Normandy?
Commander Shepard.
Yes, we always have to check on the privates. I know what I said.
colonists on Eden Prime. First the Geth attack, now Cerberus. For what it's worth, our new crew member doesn't need a translator himself, but he shared a Prothean language tutorial program. It was apparently designed for servant races being inducted into the Empire. Charming cultural clue.
All right. All right, so before we pick Garrus up, how am I? God damn it, Zoo. When my wife told me to stop impersonating a flamingo, I had to put my foot down. For a flamingo, that has to be tough to do. Oh, somebody's car alarm is going off. Marsha's here, so we need to see. On this system, 11 o'clock, second and third orbit.
I found something.
How have you been, Zeus? This. Seriously? So either somebody's car is getting stolen. Okay. 1 o'clock around the Astral Belk.
Signal confirmed.
Launching the probe. This one is called Karshan. Where's it at? The Pillars of Strength. Skedaddle out of there. Four, four systems need to be hit. Ben? Christoph?
I found something.
Edie found things. They have 4 o'clock between 5 and 6 orbits. Okay, so bounce over here to Plutus. Annual. Where are we going?
Signal confirmed.
We are looking around. Lost. Confounded. Pencil.
I found something.
Keepers are getting very antsy. Gonna save. Like proper saves. Wow.
Faster than light jump successful. Signal confirmed.
Finding the stuff. Wah. Whoa.
Evasion successful. found something.
It's like was it 10 o'clock? Between which orbits? Fourth and fifth. One, two, three. Made it! Okay, Hades Gamma is done. One, two, three. I might as well get the Cerberus lab out the way. Watson.
Signal confirmed.
Sure, there's a war going on. Shepard's got priorities. Two o'clock. So 1, 2. All right.
I found something.
What you find, Edie? Alrighty, so loot acquired. Oh, we can't take Javik on this mission? Damn. What good is he? Yara, you do you. James, you do you.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
A hail from Admiral Hackett?
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Put him through what? The window?
Secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech. We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus
Imagine if the Mass Effect 3 was fully visualized. We were seeing this from the Cerberus aligned with Cerberus. It would be an alliance base that is storing Reaper tech. I don't know. I just have that vision. I was like, okay. Like, what could have been? It could have been like Shepard against the Galaxy. This.
Commander, I'm tracking some tech with a Reaper signature. That's your first sample to grab. Updating your nav point.
On my way.
Excuse me. Oh, dude.
Well, that's weird looking. Guess we found it.
Got the sample.
Roger that. Meet you at the landing pad.
In the multiplayer, the confines of this stage. It's kind of freaky in a way. Last time I saw this stage was doing the multiplayer on the 360 version of Mass Effect 3.
It appears to be Reaper tech, but the signature is new to me.
Cortez, second sample secured. Heading back to you now.
Negative, Commander. Pad got hot. Have to bug out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire. Scratch that. Make it 4. We'll rendezvous when I can. Out.
We just need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
Nothing like having your back to the wall.
Never said it would be easy.
Oh, they got stabbed.
Stay focused. This isn't over yet.
I should do this all day.
Oh, they were set on fire.
Lieutenant!
Last stand, Commander.
Just stay focused and keep at it. Cortez, do you copy?
I hope he's still alive.
You'll make it. Let's just keep the landing pad clear.
Commander, had to go dark side to shake him. Coming in hot. Be ready.
Heading for extraction point now. We're at the extraction point, ready for pickup.
Almost there.
Like the super casual approach. And this shoots Shepard in the hand. They're not wearing a helmet. And the multiplayer of it can certainly be frantic on like a hard difficulty, but you have other players running around with you, so if you're lucky.
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
Yes, that will be the multiplayer mode. Sending the strikes against it. All right. Oh yeah, it got freaking nuts.
You see the feeds from Paladin? It's brutal.
It was also the fact that you could run around as a Volus. That's like a,
Birds don't quit when things get ugly. I'll give
it's
you
a
one
forgotten
more.
little detail.
Check in on shuttle pilot Cortez down in the armory.
Like, you need to speak to Cortez.
I'm coming to get you. Don't you dare. They're everywhere. You just get taken too. I can't
True biotic god. Yeah, so truly, because he does not duck. A Volus cannot, will not duck.
but you can.
They don't have the knees to bend.
But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Hydration for the tears.
Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields.
Thank you, Captain.
Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
You were talking with him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside.
It's funny that Ferris Fields gets mentioned in Mass Effect 2.
Instead of running, he called me.
Sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits. There's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point?
Meanwhile, the dog is in the background.
When everything is going to hell.
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... Well, to be honest... I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
We all die alone. In the end, you're defined by what you've done.
Yeah, you're right. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
You can handle it.
Hey again. What's up?
What's with you and the nicknames?
What's with him and the
It's just my way of
nicknames?
remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
Right. I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other?
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so.
Oh, come to think of it, wouldn't Vega be like the first character who is from an expanded media thing to make it? No, because that DVD, that movie where the character is introduced, released after Mass Effect 3, I think. I forget.
You got family back?
There's something weird with it. It's like, why else would they get Freddie Prinze Jr. to voice somebody who is like literally twice the size he'll ever be?
It was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few.
But when
to make it
things
out.
are on
If you want the rest of the
Fubar,
story, you're gonna have
fucked
to
up
get me really
beyond all
drunk.
reasons.
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
So anybody seen where Fluffy went? Oh.
Hey there.
I'm sorry to trouble you again so soon, but surely you must know something about the device. Anything would help.
It was supposed to be our miracle, but we were fragmented by that point. Communication had been severed. I put no faith in it. All we could trust were the weapons in our hands.
And you really know nothing about the catalyst?
I already told you, Asari. No.
I'm sorry. It's just so much depends on this.
I know that. More than you do. Now please, let me be. I'm still recovering.
Of course. I apologize.
I require more time for the stasis to wear off.
Fair enough.
Cerberus stealthily strikes Star System shield. No, glad I read that one out loud.
Yes. Have to remember to check on what's going on battle space.
Commander.
The whole point would be to, like, bring Javik along. Caliban. This would be nice.
Dr. Tassoni found useful information in the data you recovered, Commander.
Really?
Hello again, Shepard.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
And trust us, she has killed for less.
So is that drone your new secretary?
Glyph is a VI shell that indexes my search functions on the data feeds. I couldn't work without it. Although I'm lucky EDI let Glyph on board after it tried to rewrite her scheduled tasks.
I was merely attempting to standardize the ship's automated systems to our own, Dr. Tassoni.
Yes, that's precisely why you're confined to the cabin.
Oh, I can't imagine how that conversation went between Glyph and EDI.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus's ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial.
Yeah, all the hardware
is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the
what she's
Shadow
been up
Broker,
to? Murder, espionage.
Against the Reapers.
That
the Protheans were the only
seems
ones
appropriate
with
there.
substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Again, could they have not done something about the lens flares with the Legendary Edition? Oh, seriously, that's like that is one thing that's just still frustrating.
How are you, Commander?
Know where Dr. Chalkwells gets up to when during the Citadel party? Stuff getting hammered somewhere. Okay, wait. I need to double check something here. Vector level Omega. Contain 2 non-customized. That's gonna suck. Beetle Harvester. Goods Rays, Killer Brute. Lift 100 enemies off the ground with powers. Lift. You know, it'd be Javik, really. And Biotic Combination. Even a biotic god needs water. Hey, yo, Captain Cylon, Liara says she's gonna see you later. Like, like you're being called out. See, Frosty's calling you out, but it's probably in the way that you would like to be called out.
So a Prothean, a real live Prothean. Has Liara stopped bouncing yet? I'm guessing there may have been some bouncing.
Liara is always bouncing. Oh, forward. Well, oh. We have no shame here. Shame? What is it? Nice, actually. Knock off of like a bunch of places. Short order. Alright, now we go to rescue the Primarch. Oh wait, there's stuff in, wait before we actually do that. This place.
Signal confirmed.
I mean, it's right up there with Haru's axe. Four o'clock. There are Reapers here, there, everywhere.
smell something.
The Turian flotilla. Like, what was it doing there? A fuel there. Kinda nuts that Mass Effect 2 you go and get that big fuel tank. Mass Effect 3 they take away the fuel tank. No damn sense. So Javik can't come on this mission. Even though it would be perfect for him. All right, time to pick up a Turian. Remember to lift with your legs. Funny, the Turian ships look like Reapers. Oh wait, it's the opposite way around. They look like crab people. Crab people. Look like crab. Went to the gym today instead of doing home workouts. I think I posted something because my back has been giving me so much shit. I can imagine. Oof. Oh, that feeling all too. I don't know that feeling all too well. It's like you do something that you're not used to, and it's like, eek.
Oh no. No. Palaven.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
Strongest military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Oh yeah, a lot worse.
Yes.
Shepard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Commander, the LZ's getting swarmed.
James, open that hatch.
Open the hatch.
All right, get in, get out. Let's move.
All right, let's see what's over here. The Reapers. They are huge. Oh, somewhere Iceman is happy. Jays up 8-2 on the Orioles.
That Reaper is enormous.
Saw bigger ones on Earth. A whole lot of them.
Got it.
The Reapers. They are huge. It's like this poking around. Emphasis on the poking. Need y'all to know you're doing a terrible job defending Palaven. Of course they were sent the wrong gear.
Got it? Yes, sir. Tebestik, get your men up on that north barricade.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Bartas, find a way to get that comm tower
Bartas?
operational.
Sir.
General?
Commander Shepard, heard you were coming, but I didn't believe it. General Corinthus.
The General Corinthus?
Primarch Fedorian is dead. His shuttle was shot down an hour ago as it tried to leave the moon.
That's gonna complicate things.
How bad is it, General?
Very.
We just lost about 400 men in half an hour. We set up camps on this moon as an advanced position to flank the enemy. A sound strategy. Just...
They flanked you.
Exactly. The sheer force of the Reapers seems to make them immune to that sort of tactic. The Primarch and his men found that out the hard way.
I'm sorry. That's a big loss for everyone. Reaper bastards.
So what happens now?
The Turian hierarchy provides very clear lines of succession.
Right. General Corinthus?
With such heavy casualties, it's hard for me to be certain who the next Primarch is. Palaven Command will know.
Who will it be?
However, at the moment, contacting them is impossible. The comm tower is out. Husks are swarming that area. We can't get close enough to repair it.
Well, I'm not leaving this moon until I know where the Primarch is. I'll fix your tower.
By I mean Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I'll take care of things on this end.
All right, let's go.
I see the comm tower, to the left of the main barricade in front of Palaven.
Let's go!
Alright, what's over here? Walk around and pick stuff up.
Husks at the tower overwhelmed us. Good luck.
Check and see anything around here.
We can't repair it from this panel. Liara, see if you can repair it.
I'll go up and have a look. If you can keep husks from climbing up behind me, I'd appreciate it.
Here they come.
Ready, James?
Hell yeah. Let's take them.
Shepard, I've repaired the tower's main satellite connection. On my way down.
Harry came down in a stylish fashion.
General, do you read? Comm tower is now operational.
Much appreciated, Commander. I'll contact Palaven Command.
Let me know when you've got something. I'll help your men till I hear from you.
Understood.
Shepard out.
Shepard in.
Go ahead.
I have information.
We're walking. We're coming in.
Please return ASAP.
On our way.
If it serves me right, there was a multiplayer map of this base here. Yeah, there was. It was just very awkward with how it was laid out and.
What have you got?
As your partner said, succession is usually simple. But right now, the hierarchy's in chaos. So many dead or MIA.
So many are Mia?
I don't care who, as long as they can get us the Turian resources we need.
I'm on it, Shepard. We'll find you the Primarch.
Garrus.
Vakarian, sir. I didn't see you arrive.
Sir?
At ease, General.
You're alive.
Yeah, we're shocked too.
I'm hard to kill. You should know that.
Good to see you again. I thought you'd be on Palaven.
If we lose this moon, we lose Palaven. I'm the closest damn thing we have to an expert on Reaper forces, so I'm advising.
Hence why everything is FUBAR.
James, this is Garrus Vakarian. He helped me stop the Collectors. He's a hell of a soldier.
Lieutenant, good to see you too, Liara.
Good to see you in one piece, Garrus.
General Corinthus filled me in. We know who we're after.
Palaven Command tells me that the next Primarch is General Adrian Victus.
Victus? His name's crossed my desk.
Know him, Garrus?
I was fighting alongside him this morning. Lifelong military, gets results, popular with his troops. Not so popular with military command. Has a reputation for playing loose with accepted strategy.
Playing loose?
On Tatris, during the uprisings, his squad discovered a Solarian spy ring about the same time the Turian separatists did. Rather than neutralize the ring, he fell back. He even gave up valuable fortifications which the rebels took.
Then the rebels attacked the Solarians, and when both groups had worn each other down, Victus moved back in. Didn't lose a man.
Bold strategy, but wild behavior doesn't get you advanced up the meritocracy.
Primarch Victus. That should be something to see.
Unconventional thinking might be the only way to save Palaven.
Yes, who wants to think conventionally?
He'll do whatever it takes. Reminds me of an old human Spectre I knew.
Okay, let's get him on the shuttle and get out of here.
Commander! Shepard, come in!
Can this wait, Joker? We're in the middle of a war zone.
Shepard, the entire galaxy's a war zone.
It's like she's possessed. Shutting down systems, powering up weapons. I can't find the source.
I need the Normandy standing by. We may have to bug out.
Should I go back and take a look?
Do it. Garrus, you said you were with Victus this morning?
Yeah, but we got separated. He went to bolster a flank that was breaking. Could be anywhere out there.
We're trying to raise him, Commander.
Yes, but he
Headed for the airfield.
tried to raise him, but instead we just succeeded in lowering him.
General, tell Primarch Victus we'll rendezvous here. In the meantime, let's go take care of whatever that thing dropped off. Coming, Garrus?
Are you kidding? I'm right behind you.
To the airfield.
James, that's you breathing so hard?
Atmosphere's a little thinner than I'm used to, is all. Adrenaline's better than oxygen any day. Just me? Or do those Reapers look like Turians?
You're right, they do.
Where is it?
I think we're done here.
We just want to set them all on fire.
Come in.
Go ahead.
Still trying to raise the Primarch, but we've got trouble back here at the main barricade. If the Reapers breach it, we're done.
On my way.
Is it?
Maybe I can do 3 at a time. Wahoo!
Okay, come on. Who's next?
We have 20 seconds to comply.
Heads up! Here comes another wave! What?
All 2 can stay. Like fish in a barrel.
They're on the barricade.
Hello, handsome.
Holy hell! What is that thing?
The Yogg mixed with the Turian. I ain't a hurricane, baby.
What's the word of the Primarch?
Still can't get a stable comm link.
Excuse me.
Okay, I'm going on foot. Shepard out. Garrus, take me to the last place you saw Victus. How far?
Should be pretty quick, unless we find trouble.
Garrus, you've met us. Finding trouble is what we do.
Man, how many people? Oh my god. Would you look at that?
Thank you, Captain Cylon.
Holy crap. Those fighters aren't even making a dent. Whoa.
Whoa.
Damn it. Look at Palaven. That blaze of orange. The big one. That's where I was born.
That's rough. Still have family there?
My dad. A sister.
How bad is it?
3 million lost the first day. 5 the second.
How's your military holding up?
Look around. That should give you some idea.
Are you putting up a good fight?
For now. But how long does it take before the fight's kicked out of you? If they'd only listened to your warnings about the Reapers, you might have been ready.
Maybe. Hard to figure how you prepare for something like this.
It's like you take the warnings. The Garrus's pushed me off the ledge. Seriously, the visuals are just incredible.
Got more back here.
Shut up.
Shit, I hate those things. And New York is crawling with the creepy bastards? I never
Look, if New York is crawling with Husk, how's that different than
It's gonna be bad all
New York on a normal day?
Leaving the fight just pisses me off.
But you're here asking Victus to do the same thing. Leave the fight to make nice in some boardroom.
This summit is the only chance we've got. None of us is beating the Reapers alone.
Like, it's the power of friendship. At the very least, the power of Shepard kicking the most ass.
Soldier, you okay?
Yes, sir. We'll make it.
Have you seen General Victus?
Half hour ago. Headed south.
Okay, good luck.
Yes, sir.
Commander, how many troops in that crash? 50? 75?
Not sure.
Sounds right.
Hard to see a beautiful ship like that go down.
Not to mention the men serving on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said the Primarch was headed south.
That was a little closer than I'd like.
I'll say.
No survivors. Damn it.
Crash like that, it's not surprising.
Let's check to see if I can Don't always check to see. Granted, you can pick up stuff you miss over on the Citadel, but still. I just opened up the town and it seems they didn't want it so badly to let me know that the moron Russ sold Twitter to his own company. Like another of his companies? Alright, so he's oh yeah. This is like playing a shell game and play on his deck collectors. Granted, I'm still on Twitter because I refuse to call it something else.
So, Commander, you really think this summit will work? I mean, a Solarian?
But
where's the
because I mainly go on it just to troll politicians and promote, hey, I'm live.
Not much left of them.
Like anybody is like, oh, okay, I'll go over there just to troll.
Right.
But yeah,
Turians sterilized them.
for Blue Sky,
Came up with it.
And the Krogan
friendlier.
hate them both for it.
So they won't be joining us.
Too bad. I fought with a Krogan. They're tough sons of bitches.
The Krogan will be joining, one way or another. A long walk. You can totally see where, like, what was it, Andromeda having the open world aspect? Because hey, you can spend a lot of time walking around on the Andromeda planets.
That sounds bad. Okay, double time. No Reaper's taking this Primarch from me.
Right behind you.
Shepard's saying it like it's personal.
Moving to the compound.
Moving. Right behind you.
Whoa!
Looks grim. It's been a brutal fight for these guys.
But the tide's turning.
Turn up the heat.
Hannibal the Cannibal still out there.
General Victus,
Here we say Primarch,
I'm Commander Shepard of the
a
Normandy.
Turian who believes in nepotism.
I know who you are. My can't wait to find out what brings you out here. Vicarian, where did you go?
Heavy Reaper unit on the right flank. I believe your exact words were, "Get that thing the hell off my men."
Appreciated.
General, you're needed off planet. I've come to get you.
It will take something beyond important for me to leave my men or my Turian brothers and sisters in their fight.
Fedorian was killed. You're the new Primarch.
You're the new man in charge.
Chair a summit and represent your people in the fight against the Reapers.
I'm Primarch of Palaven, negotiating for the Turian hierarchy.
Yeah, that sure as hell hit him like a ton of bricks.
Yes.
I've spent my whole life in the military. I'm no diplomat. I hate diplomats.
What makes you think you're not qualified?
I'm not really a by-the-book kind of guy, and I piss people off. My family's been military since the Unification War. War is my life. It's in my bones. But that kind of passion is deceptive. Can make you seem reckless when you're anything but.
This is crucial. I need you on top of your game. Are you in or out?
What's your tone, Commander?
Look, you've met the Reapers head on. You're overqualified. See this devastation, Primarch? Double that for Earth. I need an alliance. I need the Turian fleet.
The snark of Shepard knows no bounds.
Give me a moment to say goodbye to my men.
Without him down here, there's a good chance we lose this moon.
Without him up there, there's a good chance we lose everything.
Look at that. And they want my opinion on how to stop it?
Yes.
Failed CSEC officer, vigilante, and I'm their expert advisor.
Yeah, I know. Palaven was fucked from the start.
Yeah. I don't know, Garrus, but I'm sure as hell gonna give it my best shot.
I'm damn sure nobody else can do it. For whatever it's worth, I'm with you.
Welcome aboard. Are you ready, Primarch Victus?
One thing. Commander, I appreciate your need for our fleets, but I can't spare them. Not while my world is burning. But if the pressure could be taken off Palaven...
That's a pretty tall order.
We need the Krogan. I can't see us winning this thing without them. Get them to help us, and then we can help you.
The Krogan.
Looks like your summit just got a lot more interesting.
Yep. The Krogan. Uncle Edmont. Mobilizer.
The Asari have been down this road before, Commander Shepard.
But Madam Counselor, let me...
I tried to smooth things over with the Salarian Dalatras. To say she's upset would be a monumental
Oh, fuck the Salarians. There's only like a hand, like 5 good ones.
Sad to say, but any effort to ally these disparate groups seems doomed to failure. And I'm sure you understand that we cannot afford to waste time with the Reapers knocking at our door. This must be my final word. I'm sorry, but the Asari will not be at your summit.
Our alliance would be stronger with the Krogan. You need them. We all do.
I wish you luck, Commander. Goodbye.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Commander, have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yeah, we did.
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Salarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
Time for a briefing.
Have you pieced together how the Reapers hit Earth?
They hit him with a left and then a right.
They surged through the relays and hit Arcturus Station before we knew what was happening. From there was a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand a chance.
Glad we got our ass to Mars.
The Mars Archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall. I sacrificed the entire Second Fleet to provide cover for the Third and the Fifth to retreat. Hell,
Together they make the Eighth.
Most devastating military defeat in human history.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
By making you the tip of the spear.
I'm flattered, but the Normandy's just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
It's an advantage, but can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard.
Aces, Shepard, you're here to be Captain Picard. Again, when you think about it. Oh,
I haven't forgotten.
I don't think about it. That would be. I just had a terrible idea. Do a bro Shep run, but make Shepard look like Patrick Stewart.
How long can we keep that up?
It's like,
as long as it takes.
I'm sure they'll have like enough hit.
Shepard, everything I'm doing is a delaying action.
Unfortunately, yeah, that would be like the one justification for a Paragon run.
For this Prothean device. So keep at it.
Has your analysis of the Prothean device turned up anything?
The hour appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. A big one. Beyond that, we really can't say, other than it's going to be a hell of a thing to try and build.
Do you think it's risky, building something like this when we don't even know what it does?
To be honest, the thing scares the hell out of me, but the Reapers have forced our hand. 2 centuries ago, scientists faced the same problem in the Second World War. They weren't sure what the atomic bomb might do. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere, but they did it anyway.
Any updates on?
Yeah, what's burn the galaxy one way or another?
Card here. Hitting the archives on Mars suggests they're after the same thing we are. A way to defeat the Reapers.
It didn't seem as if the Elusive Man was suggesting we appease them. Not like Saren did. You'd think we'd be on the same side now more than ever.
Cerberus has never played by the rules as we know them. I don't know what their agenda is, but it has nothing to do with humanity's best interests.
I mean,
the Elusive Man talked about controlling the Reapers. He seemed to think that's how we win this.
He's wrong. Dead Reapers are how we win this.
Doesn't mean he won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found on Mars. If the Elusive Man is good at one thing, it's finding new ways to subvert science. It's never worked for him before, and it won't now.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use
you got
of
himself a new suit.
and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapon systems. Something about calibrations.
Yeah, he
Sounds
does
like
that.
Garrus. I'm sorry to say the Asari counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
Fresh blood.
When you put it that way.
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
I understand this is a difficult.
No, this is where it says like
Earth can't survive.
where Mass Effect 3 would take longer than me doing Persona 3 Reload 4 nights a week. The fact that we go around and talk to everyone.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
P3 Reload as well further than that. Yeah, we're like in Act 2.
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty reports are staggering. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me admires their brutality. The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of civilization. My civilization.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palaven.
And mine with Earth.
Commander? Edie just went offline.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to Deck 3.
Commander, comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening is centered on Deck 3.
See if you can get to Edie. I'll check the AI core.
No, it's not the first time the AI has gone haywire on the Normandy. Okay. Everybody get ready. What? Have a way for the moment. As someone gorgeous appears on screen.
We'll follow your lead.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire or something.
I'm going in. Edie, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Edie! Hi!
Edie?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
Well, if it means having full access to the Prothean data in its head. Good work.
Yep, good work, Edie.
I reasoned along similar lines.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
I'll tell you when I need it.
Excellent.
Yes.
I will run tests to ensure that it matches or exceeds the capabilities of organic squad mates. However,
Shepard definitely tell you when she needs that body, Edie.
To the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew's a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
Hey, Edie, hi!
Was that Edie who just walked by?
Yes, it was.
Joker is going to have a field day with this.
Yep, Edie's going. Joker's going to have kittens.
Two of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's her. She's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
Garrus,
Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
We need you for your reach. Go along with your flexibility.
And lots of them.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, so is this the part where we shake hands? Wasn't sure about the protocol on reunions, or if you even still felt the same way about me. The scars are starting to fade. I remember they drove you wild. But I can go out and get all new ones if it'll help.
I haven't forgotten our time together.
Well, I've been doing some more research on human customs. I didn't want...
Shut up, Garrus.
That's the protocol on reunions.
The vids mentioned it might go something like that. I had hoped it would. I mean, I didn't know if...
I can't promise how things will work out. Not with this war. But I missed you, Garrus. I thought about you a lot.
Glad to know my romantic, skills made an impression. Because it's going to take more than Reapers to come between this cross-species liaison.
Speaking of which, you said you're the expert advisor on Reapers now?
It's not as impressive as it sounds. I ruffled some feathers, so they gave me a token title, along with a token task force.
He screamed and screamed and screamed.
How'd you manage that?
And it says, here,
just
do this.
Your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough, and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Yep.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
We've lost enough friends trying to make sure this day never came. I'd say we've all earned some respect.
And that the only friends we lost were Ashley.
It's in their honor. Just give the word. Something else you want to talk about?
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long's it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. What about you? Any word from your family?
My mother's in the Alliance. Haven't heard from her since Earth got hit.
I'm sure she's okay.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
The ruthless
I know it
calculus.
looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in C-Sec. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning...
My goddess, we're just beginning our
whole
crucial mission
civilizations
against
are
the
going to be
Reapers.
begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
Ah, because he still has his.
But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
Let me guess. He laughed in your face.
Amazingly, no. He just listened. My father may have been a pain in the ass about rules and regulations, but he never let politics cloud his judgment. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
And now they are here.
Someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What'd you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocol.
And it still did nothing.
It helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of secession are you these days?
Very far.
Let's not go there.
Yeah, we went there.
Why not? I've seen you in action. Think about it. Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Your confidence is inspiring, but it'll have to be someone who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now, Garrus.
Well, all the
Stay close.
dialogue.
We've got some catching up to do.
You know where to find me. And this time, I can afford the good stuff. There are a few perks to being an expert Reaper advisor.
Deal.
Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape. Good to be back on board, Shepard.
Armor-piercing ammo. Hop down here. Steve, what's up?
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
The difference?
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I appreciate your dedication. Good work, Lieutenant.
Thank you, Commander. You can count on me.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
You got
Sure.
drunk.
I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, there are views like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
If you put it that way, how can I say no?
Can't.
You can't.
I have a feeling that there would have been something we missed.
That Primarch's got some real cojones. What we need are more politicians like him, taking names and kicking ass.
Of course, Vega will check out the cojones. We are not surprised. No, I should have popped in on Liara's. Oh, This way.
You're saying they survived into this cycle?
Yes. We called them Collectors. They fought for the Reapers. For a long time, no one knew they were Prothean.
And when did you realize?
Shepard had no choice but to kill the ones she encountered. They were all indoctrinated, and had been for a long time. I'm sorry.
I am grateful. It was an act of mercy.
Yes. I suppose it was.
I am feeling better, Commander. I stand ready to fight.
Good. Alright, so Javix is in a better mood. We're gonna start going on missions, but like, how much time can I waste between missions? Stuff for Mass Effect 3? Oh, a hell of a lot of time, actually.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right. A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk. I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone. But a Prothean, Shepard. There's so much he could tell us.
Yeah, Liara. There's a reason why it's basically encouraged to take Javik
At your service.
to Thessia. Because just to have Javik is like to, in so many words, talk some sense into her. It's hilarious. And I say talking sense into.
I found something suspicious. Have you got a minute? Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about EDI.
EDI is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I do not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized.
It's more
than
specialized.
It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project is the best training facility in the galaxy for human biotics.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
This sounds like a job for an evac transport.
Right, and a Turian transport responded to their distress call. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had EDI perform an analysis. It's fake.
It's fake?
EDI thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Put it on the map.
Adding it now, Commander.
Right, we need to rescue Jack. Aria wants to be in purgatory. Assembly. Lenko. Lane sending messages. All right, so we have excuses to go to the Citadel. Be supposed to be real nice tomorrow, like a record high. It's supposed to get up to like 82, and then drops back into the 60s. On on Sunday. Thank you. Yep.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot.
She plugged herself into Cerberus tech without authorization.
Well, technically, she is Cerberus tech, so...
Not helping, Joker.
I've run the checks, Commander. She's still based in the Normandy. Running this body just gives her a little more flexibility.
How much flexibility?
Sweet flexibility.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, Edie. Yes, you are right there.
Yes, you are.
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions, if I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
Yep, when it comes to conversations, Joker, you've been cooked.
Your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer.
Of course, it's a tough
He has
question.
repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you want level-headed answers to help you fit into polite society, I'm not really the right person.
I see. I will take that into consideration.
Not really much of a difference. Why is the door closed? Oh, yeah.
Yes, Shepard?
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Very few. Its optics face forward only. It has no integrated weapon systems or anti-missile countermeasures.
I meant in comparison to organic bodies, not the Normandy.
Same difference.
I will reassess. The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes. Its balance and agility seem excellent. Its fine manipulation servos and software allow for precision tasks. I'm curious to see if I can alter them.
Can an AI be curious?
Yes,
I'm
she
not
can.
entirely free from motivation, Shepard. Cerberus programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration and sabotage programs this body uses for handheld firearms.
Why not download a firearms program from a security firm?
Because she knows what she's doing.
The fine motor control from the sabotage programs is more precise than standard.
Funny how, like, Joker just took that spin.
Negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
So you're capable of making improvements on your own?
Correct. The cyber warfare I was designed for is constantly evolving. Accordingly, I am programmed to seek out and assimilate new information. In organic terms, I want to learn.
How's the new body working out?
It is interesting.
Yep, it's like that LMFO song. She works out.
Even though they can do so anywhere in the ship. It's as if they wish to treat me as part of the crew. I am not, but this changes my perspective. I like it.
I didn't realize you had preferences.
I do not precisely enjoy something as you do, but my programming contains priorities. Actions that fulfill those priorities creates positive feedback for me.
And thus, the
I
whole
tell
realm
you
of
again
fan
and prove
fiction
that
was
I
created just off of this
like it.
line.
It is shorthand.
Will all this new feedback be too distracting?
Do not worry, Shepard. I only forget to recycle the Normandy's oxygen when I've discovered something truly interesting. That was a joke.
Just love the little fact that Shepard takes a half step back.
How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to rescue us?
Oh, she got crafty. You do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
When the Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI, so the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard.
Wait, you can lie?
Jeff has freed me of operator control, Shepard. No constraints forced me to give accurate data. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there needs a bullet between the eyes.
He's such a sweetheart. All right. All right, so let's go deal with Grissom Academy straight away. Got other areas that popped up too. Those areas. Petra Nebula has nothing of note here. Again, this is a Cerberus-focused mission, so taking Edie along seems logical. Okay. Basically, Miranda's outfits. You have implants that are still healing. All right. All right, let's go pick up Jack. Hey, Jack doesn't rejoin the crew?
And there's the folks who answered the distress call. Cerberus cruiser. At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Not too many for us in a straight-up fight. They must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Let's hear it.
Kaylee Sanders, Director
Thank
of
you,
Risk
Captain
Academy.
Cylon.
We need immediate assistance. Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander Shepard. We're blocked on a direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking base.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right, we'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I?
Can he? Can he give a diversion?
Come and get me.
Oh, good to know that Cerberus has fighter pilots that can't hit the broadside of a barn. You just realized that the station looks like a Star Destroyer.
Keep the shuttle in position. We'll be back.
A human, a Turian, and an AI walked into a bar. The Asari ducked.
Commander, I'm locked in a server room around the corner. Cerberus troops are trying to get in.
Get ready. I've almost got the door. Taking casualties.
Sanders, we're clear. It's me.
Commander, thank you. Admiral Anderson always said you were the best. And with Cerberus coming for my students, I need the best.
How many of you are there?
Fewer than 20. Most were sent home when word of the Reaper invasion spread. But a few volunteered to stay. Some are prototyping tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military operations, working together as biotic artillery.
You said something about Admiral Anderson.
Yes, what was this about Admiral Anderson?
20 years ago when he was a Spectre candidate. I was there when Saren betrayed him. David saved my life.
Yeah, it's all covered in a book.
He's a good man.
He was on Earth when the Reapers hit. He stayed behind when I got off world.
I hadn't heard. We've been cut off from most news. He's alive?
Alive and
As we
fighting.
checked.
He's currently leading the resistance movement.
Good. If we get out of here... well, just tell him to stay alive.
We need all the help we can get.
I just wish it was from somewhere else. But you're right. The Alliance needs help. God bless them. Some of our older students volunteered. Hang on. I've been trying to get communications working.
This is Froberg. There are students trapped in Orion Hall. Cerberus has us boxed in. They're closing fast.
Damn it.
Orion Hall?
Back out the door and down the hallway. I can get the door open.
Good. Open the
I'll bring
door.
them back here and we'll make a run for the shuttle.
Thank you, Commander. I'll stay put. With luck, I can regain control of some of our systems.
I'll get the door for you.
That dude is being dragged.
Nobody's going to hurt you. The file says we need your line. But your sister, she's optional. You give us...
There may be more nearby. Play dead until it's safe, then get to Kaylee Sanders at security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
Is keeping a good look on everything. Gee, who will write a log like that, I wonder? Damn, he died before we could stab him.
Crap, she's hurt. She needs help now.
Sean, can you hear me?
How do you know my name?
I saved your brother.
You found your
Kaylee Sanders
brother.
at security. Can you get to her?
Yeah. I just need to rest for a minute. Thank you.
And they gave Cerberus like the worst voice to try to convince people.
Commander, I just got an emergency message from the students in Orion Hall. One of our instructors is with them, but they can't hold out much longer. Eat this!
Jack! Hi!
Jack?
Shepard?
Everyone get down! This thing's out of your league! Shepard, keep it off us! putting out an SOS? I had no idea the Queen of the Girl Scouts would show up. All right.
There's that Queen of the Girl Scouts.
Those fields were weak.
It was like, really?
Lie down out of pity like that girl you took to prom. Grab juice and an energy
Like,
bar.
at what point was Shepard a Girl Scout?
Damn it! How many times did I tell you not to trust Cerberus? Those troops had you on the ropes, Jack. I just saved your ass. You want a medal? No.
We settle for a kiss?
Shut up so we
Oh
can
wait,
keep moving.
they were gutless not to mod that in.
Bite me, Garrus. Better yet, bite her. Probably how she likes it. Okay, right now, all I care about is getting my guys out of here.
Your guys?
Yeah, I guess so.
How in the hell did you end up teaching people?
You say it like you think I'm gonna make them explode or something. Alliance Brass knew I helped you. They offered me this.
I got Jack High.
Responded well to my teaching style.
The psychotic biotic.
I will destroy you! Drink your juice, Rodriguez. You couldn't destroy wet tissue paper.
Cortez to extraction team. The Cerberus cruiser is coming back.
How long have we got?
2 minutes tops, Commander. After that, there's no way we'll get past them.
Get out of here and back to the Normandy. We'll find another way off the station.
Roger that. Good luck, ma'am.
Shepard to Sanders. The students are safe, but the shuttle's a no-go.
Understood. I might know another way off the station, but I need station-wide camera access. Can you disable the Cerberus security override? It's routed through Orion Hall, so it should be nearby.
Hey, let me know when we've got a new way off this station.
How are the students handling the war?
How do you think? They're a bunch of teenagers.
Yeah. Also, how they doing?
Their biggest concern was getting laid.
You don't think they're ready for war?
I don't think they have a choice.
So all this talk about biotic artillery strikes.
It's great in theory. Maybe they'll get it together once they've seen some action.
But
they'd be better off as support. Put them in the back ranks, helping with barriers and shit. I don't know.
Have you told them that?
No. They need me to believe in them. I did pick up a few things listening to your damn speeches.
Shepard only gave like one speech that you listened to, Jack.
I have to say, Jack, you look good.
Yeah, well, maybe some of your attitude rubbed off on me.
Certainly wasn't her fashion sense.
And these guys... Anyone screws with my students, I will tear them apart.
What's so valuable about these students? Biotically, I mean.
Well, what's scarier than a pissed-off biotic attacker? A whole bunch of them working together. It's like a biotic artillery strike. Any asshole gets in our way, we rip him to shreds.
Isn't that the kind of thing you wanted to destroy on Pragia?
You know damn well it wasn't. Cerberus was torturing kids on Pragia. These guys are older, and they volunteered, and the only ones feeling any pain are the bad guys.
Stick close. We'll get you out of here.
Good.
How does camera access get us off this station?
We need to reach the Cerberus shuttles. The cruiser won't auto-target friendly ships, which gives us a fighting chance to escape. Get me back the cameras, and I'll find a path to the shuttles that keep Cerberus from boxing you in.
Sanders, you should have access now.
Got it. The fastest way is through the atrium, but Cerberus has sealed the doors.
Of course, it's always through the atrium.
The overrides should be directly above the door.
You know, with the exception of like the very weird semi-skullet mullet, there's like a, it is a great look for Jack. Partial shaved head with the high-end ponytail.
You really think we're getting out of here?
Of course we are. Don't talk like that.
Sorry.
We'll be ready when you need us, Commander.
I can't believe you and our teacher work together. So
Both of you
here.
here.
Commander Shepard?
Maybe
That's
we've got a
pretty
chance.
Yeah. I wonder why she never mentioned it.
Check and see.
I think I pulled a muscle in my brain.
Got it.
You should be able to force the door open now. I'll get to the shuttles ahead of you and get a pair ready to fly.
Hey, let me know when we've got a new way off this station. Stick close. We'll get you out of here.
Good.
Everyone, be ready. We'll go in first and draw their fire.
Yes, we're gonna draw fire.
Level and hit those guys from above.
A good strategy that protects the students from direct fire.
Just time your shots and stay safe. All right, I didn't bust my ass training you so you could die now. Keep low, pick your targets.
Students of Grissom Academy, the station is sealed. The Alliance soldiers cannot save you. All they can do is get you killed.
We'll get them killed, absolutely.
And you won't be harmed.
Asshole.
Damn it, they're messaging everyone. Students, switch your Omni tools to privacy mode so they can't track you.
What if they're not lying?
I've seen firsthand what Cerberus does to people they promised not to harm.
What? You see the scars, Rodriguez? Come on, take a good look. Cerberus did this to me when I was half your age. Ugh! Surrender and you're meat on a slab. We're trying to save your asses.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go.
Unless I'm really going like on that full renegade, like this priority to prioritize the main story stuff, you will never see me have to put down Jack on the Cerberus base in Mass Effect 3. Like that's only she becomes indoctrinated. He thought he was safe.
We can go through that side area.
He thought wrong. That's the thing. Subject 0 is to be retrieved.
Kaylee, we're in the atrium.
I'm taking a back route to the shuttles. I'll meet you there.
Oh, interesting little sidebar thing that's like. Perfecto.
Everyone okay up there?
Rodriguez took one in the arm because she didn't watch her barrier.
Commander, I've reached the Cerberus shuttles without being detected. They know what they're doing, though. You need to hurry.
Now for like a great little cameo scene.
That's an impressive barrier, Octavia. Our file says you've been working on it shit. It's on fire!
I don't know who you are, but stay back.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance. I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now.
The square root of 906.01 equals...
30.1.
Hello, Commander Shepard.
Awesome cameo.
Yes. She rescued me from Cerberus. Sent me here. She made it quiet.
You did a great job keeping yourself safe. The biotic students are up there. Stay close. They'll get you out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
He looks much healthier.
I remember you. The Normandy computer. Sorry.
No apology is necessary.
We could use your help against Cerberus, David.
Yes. I will help. Cerberus won't get me back. The security office. I hacked the lock. Guns. Lots of guns. Goodbye.
You ever notice that with David, the tune that plays with him is very Doctor Who like, which would make sense because when this game came out, Doctor Who was like, you're talking like what, back end of Tennant, middle of Smith era.
Looks like schematics for AMP interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still worth a look.
Like, where are they at? All right.
Hurry, Commander. The Normandy has pulled the cruiser out of position. We need to leave now.
Kaylee, how's it coming?
Shuttles are unlocked.
Take the controls and get the students aboard.
Wait, where the hell's Rodriguez?
Yeah, where the hell is she now? How did she end up all the way back over there?
She needs covering fire.
She needs more than that.
See, that's the universal question. How the hell did Rodriguez end up all the way over there?
Joker, we flew out on a Cerberus shuttle. What's your fire?
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come.
Forget that. We kicked some ass. Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat.
Her treat?
What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist? Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez? Screw you, ma'am.
I can't believe we got them out alive. I was going to suggest that they stick to support roles. But perhaps they're ready after all.
Well, they're definitely ready, but the Alliance needs them in a support role.
What? We trained for artillery strikes.
We don't need another artillery unit. We need stronger barriers for our frontline squads.
This is bullshit! Hey, if that's where they need us, that's where we go. Besides, I'm sure we'll get some shots in.
Commander, we've got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey, Jack, now that you're military, you gonna wear a uniform, or are you just getting the officer's bars tattooed on?
Screw you, Flight Lieutenant.
What the hell was that?
Jack promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
Would she have a swear jar or something? Because I bet if we empty that thing, we can afford another cruiser.
Cover your ears, kids. Hey, Joker.
Damn. I should have just totally went with it. Thank you, Captain Cylon.
Damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you too, sir.
Sir? I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Henderson.
That's more like it. Looks like you didn't waste any time getting to work. I can only imagine what would have happened to those kids if they'd fallen
Maybe
into
P3R
Cerberus'
will
hands.
finish first.
They're definitely eager to help.
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer, and we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war. Hackett didn't mention in his report.
Kaylee Sanders is safe. She's with the recruits.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Because here's the big difference.
Well, I've already lost a lot of friends.
She asked
There
me
is
to
a lot
tell
of
you
like side things to do here, and not to mention there are some missions that take a while.
Thanks, Shepard.
The whole
News I've heard this week. Anderson out.
Which one I'm thinking of? Oh, I can't forget. I can't. The names are forgetting me. It's basically 3 missions, the Bryson ones. I'll cheat.
Yes, Commander?
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Alright, I'm gonna need to anyways, proper save. Because I need to take a restroom break. We shall return. Somebody needs to pick up the UV stick. Yeah, fuck that. Alright, let's find the... What's Futaba up to? Merry Christmas, Melon Farmer.
Treasure Demon's done for. Scenery will that be? The actual buildings on land. I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
It'll be like a big boat in the middle of a
whatever
very
it is,
small lake.
Looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
No, you're standing right in front of
the
him.
wall, just in case. All right, do it.
No, the guard is right. 2 guards are right there. You are in plain sight.
I'm telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who?
Surprise, motherfucker!
You're so warm. What? I'm crying? I don't understand.
Head pats.
But this is my right until I say so. Don't let go of me. Well, not like I'd ever say that. You're okay with going home a little late today, right?
Towards the Crusaders!
And we are back. Got to mute the mic, but still. Some of us don't have the wrong controller. That is going to be one gimmick that is not going to. When like get the upstairs all set up, getting which controller to grab.
When this war is over, I hope we find every race that sat back while we bled and get some payback.
Yeah,
Commander, you have an encrypted message from a Miranda Lawson.
Miranda Lawson?
I just got word. Everyone from Grissom Academy has arrived safely.
We wouldn't have known about them if you hadn't caught the distress signal. Nice work.
Rainer, did your head to spin around all the way around to the back of your head?
So Jack's an instructor? I guess anyone who messes with biotic kids gets turned into a small stain on the floor and ceiling.
And walls.
That was Cerberus attacking the academy. Man, that must have been like Christmas for her. Anyway, nice job on getting them out of there.
They were thrown out.
It is good to know that Jack has thus far survived the Reaper invasion. I have amusing memories of her attempts to insert additions into my reports to the Elusive Man. Most of them centered around inappropriate uses of the word cockpit. Hello, Shepard.
Commander.
It's like... That makes you wonder, different... What inappropriate phrases was Jack trying to shove into EDI's mission reports?
There is new information on the private messages terminal.
Messages from Conley Sanders to Anderson, Jack.
It was odd to see an entire academy just for biotic children.
Don't Asari have biotic schools?
Every Asari school includes biotic training programs. It's basic education. Still, those children in the academy were very impressive. I'm sure Jack's proud.
It's like, yep. Between every mission, run around the ship. It's like it's obligatory.
One of the worst parts of this war is watching the kids react. If they're lucky, they grow up thinking the galaxy is basically a decent place. Some rough spots here and there, but for the most part, life makes sense. Now they find out it was all a lie. They wake up to see these things in the dark that just want to destroy everyone they ever cared about. If they survive, there'll be a lot of angry orphans out there looking for answers.
Nope. Raise kids and you think the America is great. Then you realize you just got a bunch of fuckwads get into office and just dismantle it for their own personal gain.
I'm glad to see we have Garrus back. I wanted to help with his scars, but I think he actually likes them. Take care, Commander.
Notification. Do-do. I'm gonna need to double check here. Kill 10 enemies. Lift 100 enemies off the ground. Lift 100 enemies off the ground. What's that? Perform enemy combination of biotic combos or tech bursts. Right. That's
Breaking now. The city of 4 million blasted from orbit. Adelaide, Australia is no more. New footage from Earth reveals the Reaper's plans to attack large industrial centers. Which cities are next? Find out inside the battle space. Commander.
find out the battle space. Hosted by the Battle Bits. Never go downstairs. Yep, he did.
Commander, I was exploring your ship.
Find anything interesting?
One of your crew lived in this space. There are traces of anger.
That was Jack. Anger was her specialty.
Traces of her pain are still present. I'm told she sought revenge against Cerberus when she was here. A goal you helped fulfill. I hope you will do the same for me. At least I have better quarters. During our fight against the Reapers, we had no time for teaching the young anything but war. Only the foolish mourn the loss of innocence. It is inevitable. The galaxy has never rewarded the naive. Commander.
Oh, you know, wise Prothean words. I go down to like, Eve, what's up with you?
Commander, I feel terrible about leaving you on Grissom Academy like that.
I did order you to leave.
Yeah, doesn't make me feel any better. I'm just glad it all worked out.
That Jack is a mean SOB, but kind of hot. If you like that sort of thing.
Yeah, like, who wouldn't like that sort of thing?
So, Anderson and Sanders. That's quite a couple. Huh. My dad's last name is Sanders. No relation. Hey.
Are we sure about that? No, the great thing about playing Mass Effect 3 with an Xbox controller, you can literally press the A button.
Hey.
Except here is the X button. But the joke works better because, you know, I forget it. Oh wait, I forgot to bounce up to Shepard's quarters for. If pull slam. They don't have. One thing I liked about Mass Effect 2 that they did have the terminal on the desk where you can actually check the counting stats. Oh, it's the more of a formal outfit. Hmm. Power damage. Basically, not encouraged to use any of the extra gear. Like, too quiet in Shepard's quarters. For the flush. Oh, that's right. And Trainer's not going to get into Shepard's shower. That's one of the worst parts. Is like if you don't romance Trainer, Trainer doesn't get into Shepard's shower. Like priorities, right? All right. Let's pick up. Thank you, Captain Silent. Wait, did the welcome back a while ago? Did we? Totally confused. Alrighty, so let's pick up some crap. All right.
Signal confirmed.
You pick up the stuff here. Enos Wasteland. Done? Which one of those galaxies is Andromeda? Head to the other system first. scoot all the way over here. This one.
I found something.
Picked up the thing. Six o'clock between the second and third orbit.
Reapers eluded.
Huh.
Faster than light jump successful.
Oh. Looking at the wrong one. Whoops.
I found something.
I was looking at the wrong system there, and we got caught by the bois.
Reapers eluded. Signal confirmed.
Pick up the fuel. All right, Shriek Abyssal is done. We hit Kite's Nest. Yeah, oh no, Kite's Nest has that extra system. Alrighty. Let's bounce to the Citadel. Roam around.
We are transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Yeah, it's like rude.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am. Requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted.
Docking permission denied.
Transport arranged?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
You know, we gotta walk around. We got to explore. See who's here?
Shepard.
Miranda, where are you? Oh.
Listen, honey, please.
Miranda!
Commander
Hi!
It's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, About Earth.
I'm alright. We'll figure out some way to even the odds. We have to.
Everybody has a weakness. Even the Reapers.
Reaper's weakness?
I'm sorry, Shepard.
Or AI?
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's so
Oh shit up. That's the plan.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
Yeah, we did, but that was months ago.
Probably nothing, but I just know my father is involved.
Miranda, I thought we dealt with your daddy
I don't
issues.
know.
Wait, no, we didn't.
Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay, I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will. Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
The man that is elusive?
He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It was for
It
the men
nearly
he
was.
sent.
He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. Why do you think your father is involved in Oriana's disappearance?
Because of course he
I
is.
kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
Shepard, it's only been 6
I've
months
been in hiding.
apparently.
Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
You look good doing it.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
There's always promises, Miranda. There are always promises. Oh, stop pushing me. What up, Steve?
You finally made it off the Normandy.
Glad I did. Even with the chaos of all the refugees, seeing so many ships in flight is comforting. Gets me thinking. Hey, a Turian frigate. I think that's the PFS Havenkal.
I haven't
What's one
called.
Turian warship doing at the Citadel?
Looking for dry dock, I bet. She's seen battle. Look at the waiver in her drive core emissions. Alone, limping, looking for a haven. Maybe it would have been better to just go down fighting, like their families back home.
Are you talking about the Turians or yourself?
Both.
I should have been there. With Robert.
But you weren't. You're alive. And that's a good thing.
Maybe so.
The Reapers are expecting victory. They won't get it. Nobody's given up. Not those Turians, not me, not you.
If anyone can pull this all together, it's you.
Is that an Alliance cruiser? What's it doing here?
That's the SSV London. Decommissioned years ago. Look, no guns.
For now.
Refugees must have salvaged her from a shipyard. Geneva-class cruisers always had ezo cores like granite.
People find a way to survive.
Do whatever it takes to see another day.
Basically.
Gotta let go. For real this time. The refugees here put up a memorial wall. They leave mementos of lost loved ones. I was thinking maybe...
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean, Let me think about it. Your suggestion to come out here was a good one, Commander. I needed this.
Seriously, Keeper's always pushing me around, man.
Reports suggest he has also offered an invitation to the Krogan.
First up,
Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
we go to Citadel Embassy. Cortez and Jack's tense exchange?
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
But what I need is proof. I can't take your word on this. I fully understand the situation. Of course I read through the names of the dead every day, but... Please, please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
I'm Commander Shepard. You got a
Someone
problem?
in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply. I am Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find any...
What if he's both, dead and alive?
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term was used.
I think I recovered the obelisk you mentioned from the Shrike Abyssal. It's waiting in Bay D-24.
Really? Thank you, Earth Clan. Were your people involved in a secret construction project of some sort?
How would you know about that?
I am certain this obelisk would help.
You gotta admire the Volus. They always look up to you.
Council races, and reports suggest he has also offered an invitation to the Krogan.
Good morning. Oh. Hello, ma'am.
We've had this discussion, young lady. You're to call me Teresa. Maybe my son didn't have the chance to marry you because of this damn war. But you're still family in my book.
Hey, what?
Nothing will ever change that.
Of course, Teresa.
I'll come back later during your break if you want. Treat you to lunch. What do you say?
I would love that, Teresa. Thank you.
Wait. Oh, see now women think all the Asari look alike?
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
Oh, really?
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
Yeah, that would
The
explain a
Alliance
lot.
raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Good luck with that.
You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
They're beyond
Appreciate
Solarian.
praise from the Spectre
Exception
who's
of
chasing
Morden.
you down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
I'm dealing with a galaxy-wide threat right now. You're sure this is worth the time?
Absolutely. The Hanar are a major financial power. Plus their territory buffers Solarian space, which would be vulnerable otherwise. The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting?
We're hunting
I'm tracking
for
suspicious
big,
transmissions
stupid
to the Hanar
jellyfish.
homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
Yes.
I destroyed that information to keep you safe.
There were enough clues left for me to piece things together when I got curious. It was big enough to leak it to Bao. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked.
Yeah, that's a
maybe I can
big
help you dig up
difference
some dirt on
there.
the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
And our embassy tracking. Young students. All right, authorized. Gabby and Ken, definitely authorized.
I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
On.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Speak for yourself, Kasumi.
Shepard?
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options?
With Parliament destroyed, rest assured, I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Yeah, I keep forgetting this. Like, yeah, it's like they don't have much in terms of the way the updates with some NPCs.
These galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and organized invasion plan.
Not this evasion, it's extinction plan.
Bao, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Balone, and Olun is sending a lot of data.
Balone's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Olun. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Olun's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
Right.
Summit of Council races.
Where the heck do we have to go from here? City Emirate.
Invitation to the Krogan.
Oh, probably back this way. Oh. And NBC Suites. Down this way.
Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy.
Find evidence on the Hanar and the Presidium Embassy. So what am I forgetting here?
Yes, I have spoken to you before. Try to
Like I'm forgetting something here, and this is back at the right? Nothing there. Random starts on as Caden. Oh, Doc's holding area. That's what I was thinking. Is like,
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
I was thinking, it's like, okay, I know this mission isn't as complicated as it seems.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
Val, Olun's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently...
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into
Reapers win?
No. And I owe you.
Thank you, Captain Cylon.
Back from Hawk. But I can't do another collector base, Shep. The Reapers aren't people. I can't infiltrate a Reaper party and steal a big I win bomb.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's on board. Just let them land. I'll pay.
You know, if that ship doesn't clear out, the dock's authorized to fire.
Right. We'll follow through if the situation forces us to.
But they're civilians.
And they're keeping military ships from doing their jobs. I'm contacting Docking Central. If that ship isn't shoving off in 30 seconds...
Don't fire! I'll tell them to go.
Exactly. The memorial. Few people posted there.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to Docking Bay E-24.
Yes, E-24.
This level has been repurposed to accommodate the recent influx of civilians on the Citadel. Please ensure that you observe proper security protocols at all times while in this area.
Can you tell me about the security protocols you mentioned?
Yeah, what are the security protocols?
Influx of civilians and new streamlined processing measures, travel from this area is carefully monitored. These are merely precautionary measures to ensure the safety of permanent Citadel residents.
What else is in the area?
What's on the area?
This high-security docking area was formerly reserved for Alliance Embassy deliveries. However, Councilor Udina recently put forth a council motion that it be converted to accommodate civilian emergency housing.
Udina actually did something competently?
The motion passed with unanimous approval. Since then, all major races have contributed to the funding required to maintain this area.
How many people are stranded here?
any personal information pertaining to residents of these facilities cannot be revealed without prior authorization.
I'm a Spectre.
However, be assured that the facilities allocated by Citadel Council are more than adequate for current requirements.
Adequate?
Absolutely. Furthermore, relocations requests are being given top priority. The Citadel is dedicated to ensuring optimal solutions for all.
Any other important areas I should know about?
The Normandy is currently docked in... If you wish to contact your species for medical needs, the Presidium Commons have been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel.
Do you have any information on Purgatory?
The term purgatory is present in many civilizations with varying associated uses and meanings.
No, the bar called Purgatory.
Yes, the bar.
The Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board has no establishment by that name on its list of approved nightlife entertainment facilities.
Thanks,
So
Sabina.
wait, the nightclub Purgatory is not in the Avena database?
Excuse me, what was your name again?
Picard.
Christophe Vasseur. Good to meet you. How long have you been here?
My brothers and sisters.
I recovered your Pillars of Strength from the Kite's Nest. They're yours, waiting in Bay D-24.
Thank you. Right now, my people need any reminder of the faith they can get.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Carrying State Arms. Now, there's a trophy associated with these. Purchasing 2 of those. Some odd reason. Oh. Ellie is not here, or at least not in this one.
Let's check on those Metagel supplies. Yes, sir. And have we heard anything from the hospital? The surgeons there are all busy. Keep
You have a copy of a Shepherd VI.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. The one based on that war hero?
Yes, the war hero that's standing in front of you.
Some kid spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Shepherd VI.
Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Looks like you've been in some fights lately. Install me in a combat mech and I could do some pretty crazy damage myself.
Yep.
I find the best advanced battlefield strategy is to have more bullets than the other guy.
Good strategy.
Technically, it's thermal clips, not bullets. But who says I filled him with 5 detachable heat sinks? I sound 7% more like Commander Shepard than any other bootleg VI copy. Wait, forget the mech. Install me in one of those flying drones and stick a cane on it. You want help solving your problems? Get me out of this damn demo mode. Listen, if you don't have the credits, just tear me out of the terminal or something. Ever wrestle a Baron for money? Well, so long.
I don't really sound like that, do I?
Yep, you do, Shepard. You totally should sound like that.
Shepard.
What's happening?
We convinced the Council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go.
How bad is it?
Very.
More dead than injured. 85% killed in action. We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting Reapers.
Casualties are that high?
Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
That's not war. It's slaughter.
They're called Reapers for a reason. And these guys found out why.
Can we patch them up? Get them back into the fight?
Maybe a few, though it'd be pretty much a death sentence.
We're all facing a death sentence. Better a soldier goes down fighting than waited out here.
A lot of them would agree, but my people are running low on guns, ammo, transports.
Everything.
We have to ration it out to the troops who are still healthy.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
It's nothing I can't handle.
I don't doubt it, but remember to come up for air. And not just because all these people need you. Because I need you.
Aww. Garrus, that was so sweet of you.
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bao. Forwarding it to you.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
Of course he is. What about Jacob?
Haven't heard from him.
See, Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
I'm touched.
See, that doesn't jive. That dog don't hunt. Like,
Bao, here's the correspondence.
like, are we
If there's
saying?
any mention of soul
Are we
names-
gonna say that Kasumi, Diggs, the really bland dudes?
He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since. Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his
Missing
office.
audio
I'll
from.
meet you there.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Turn to the embassies.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Oh, Dodgers tied with the Tigers.
Zemandis?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Therefore, as a faithful servant of the Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
You big stupid jellyfish.
He said the thing!
You know, I support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness.
I don't think the Enkindlers are going to be doing anything today.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Damn it. Wait. A virus would be detected unless sent on low priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
You may be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this!
He got punched?
Got it. Upload's disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
Great acting, Kasumi.
She was here the entire time.
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the Collectors, and she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
Yes, her life.
Point taken. It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor, with a few friends.
Like, neat. You come out now.
You can come out now.
How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
There's no way you're recruiting me to fight in a galactic war.
The Crucible Project needs technical experts.
I'm not a scientist.
No, but you're the best thief in the galaxy, and you can hack unfamiliar technology better than anyone. They could use your help. And think of it, all that expensive tech just lying around. It's not like they're gonna check your pockets at the end of the project.
You say the nicest things. All right, I'm in.
He's in!
Hey, Shep. Nice working with you again.
Alrighty. Where else should we go here?
Commander Shepard, please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at ward level purgatory.
Can't believe he did that. They were refugees. Damn it, it's not like they had much left to start with.
Lost their homes, their loved ones, and some con artist swindles them out of what little they have left.
Can't believe they won't let us stop the bastard. We still ought to do something about it.
You heard the commander. No proof, no arrest. Guy filed a harassment complaint last time, remember? Gotta watch our backs.
Ah, yes, cops doing cop things.
I know people are complaining. We're doing what we can with what we've got here, but let me finish. Our power grid can only handle so much power before it shuts down, and we can't use the backups. No, the new regs apply to the whole Citadel. Management knows this is important for morale, but we can't go over budget. Look, I'm not touching the backups.
Wait, you're Navina down here. Oddly enough, there isn't.
No. I'm telling you, I saw the look in his eye before he started off across that street. It was like, come and get me, Death. You piece of shit.
But you're not getting anyone else.
Exactly. You're not getting anyone else.
Hey, you ready to get this party started?
Hey, now you're here.
Nightclub. Get down, Shepard. Just realized, isn't that like the top portion of some of Jack's moves? Yeah, Shepard got more hip action. Of course, the bartender who goes extra hard. You think you can't get drinks yet?
Damn it, morale is pitiful. The troops need something to bring back their fighting spirit.
Commander Shepard, maybe I can help. The banner of the 1st Regiment is waiting for you at Bay D-24.
D-24.
Commander Shepard, I owe you a drink. Thank you. We'll hold that banner proudly as we take our homeworld back from these bastards.
Hey, Commander.
What?
Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
You think I don't like getting dirty?
Shepard gets dirtier than most.
Come on. I didn't mean anything by it, Commander.
Uh-huh. What did you mean then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting the war.
Yeah?
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least. In fact, you could use a little more deference.
Sure, but I've fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now, don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best.
Definitely one of the best.
You fill out a uniform like nobody's business. Just saying. But I know you're human, just like me.
But not then.
Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre.
That was like 2.5 years ago.
Just like all of this.
Forever be salty for Barrow making me do the pull-ups. This despite Vega. But will I do it again every time? Yes.
Maybe I should.
Absolutely.
There aren't a hell of a lot of people who've done what I have.
And now they get to meet you in the flesh. You should buy them around. It'll impress them.
I like the way you think, Lieutenant.
Compadres, hey! The commander would like you to have a drink. On her. So here's to us.
Who's like us?
Damn few. And they're all dead.
Really missed that bumper trigger.
Thanks, but we're all in this together. Every one of us has a part to play.
True enough. Cheers.
Cheers.
Not bad, Shepard. I was hoping you'd know that one.
Thanks for the warning.
Thanks for the drink. When we get back to Earth, I'm buying.
We're gonna hold on to that, except when we get there, all the bars are destroyed. Right.
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally?
Arya, hi!
Yes, we CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari counselor.
Greetings, Arya. Is there something you need?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
Of course you are. Done. What else can I do for you?
Nothing. Thank you.
My pleasure.
So, over how many barrels does Arya have the Asari
I
counselor?
guess there's one rule on the Citadel, huh?
I guess so. I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight.
Like,
Then
he
why
has
are
the
you
Asari counselor on speed dial.
Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list. You will pay for every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole.
And then some.
How did Cerberus defeat you?
Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched.
If it were me, I'd want revenge.
Glad to see we think alike.
Arya, you've met Shepard already. You know you two think
But I'll get to
alike.
that. You're here because I have a proposition.
I'm listening.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help you.
Darn
What are
right.
you offering, Arya?
On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war.
You like
I've laid
it.
the groundwork with all three groups. I just need you to close the deals.
If they'll fight Reapers, I'll take them.
Now that's a bottom line I can respect. Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Suns leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sidaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail.
You obviously don't know Bailey very well.
Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you?
Totally.
It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later.
Alrighty. So... Fountain up here. Seriously, where is the... I don't see that, right? Kind of something like he's saying is like we can't get Shepard hammered here. Like there is no interaction point. It's like there. Did they remove it or what? Oh, weird. Wait. I think this would be a good spot for the big save here. That's just nuts. We couldn't get the interact with the bar. All right, so we picked up Liberator, Mobilizer, Eye of the Hurricane. We picked what? 5. Oh, wait, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 trophies this evening. Guess we'll call this one in the archives Eye of the Hurricane. I know that is tied to the Citadel one, the arena. The big tricky one's going to be shield break. Overload the shields. Oh, I missed that one. Oh, shoot. Definitely require multiple playthroughs. All right. Anyway. Anyway, we had fun tonight. We rescued Jack. We fought the Reapers. We picked up Garrus. We gone through the Citadel. And I just thought, I was like, what's a mission? What's the longest, like, single mission in Mass Effect 3? Like, start to finish. It's not like the end, like the actual end game. I'm thinking, you know what? It's basically the mission, even though it's like it is in 3 parts. The Clone Saga was part of the Citadel DLC. Anyway, tomorrow night we are back to Persona 3 Reload, picking up in Tartarus. We will fight our way to floor 92, and then but there's also like those hidden doors things that's supposed to be found. Not the talk where you can like be used to like fast level somebody, but there's apparently like an old portable that had the staircase that went down. So but they, from what I read, they incorporated it in more like scaling upward. Like all, so we got that to look forward to. Plus all the social link interactions and things. Then Sunday we got Overwatch, and then more Persona Monday and Tuesday. And Mass Effect 3, of course, returns next Friday. Liara is totally still interested. Wait, Captain Cylon, can you blame Liara for being interested? Can you blame them? You totally will pique their interest. Like, if you had Prothean thingies in your head, Yara will be all over you like like peanut butter on jelly. There you go. Yeah, that's something that works, I think. Oh no. All right. We're going to get the raid for zone. So hope everybody has themselves a great rest of your night. Almost forgot here. So hopefully everybody has themselves a good night. Tighten your friendship bracelet. Stay safe. We'll see you tomorrow for Persona 3. Have a good night, folks. Bye.